Hi, Gary Brown from Tackle Tactics. I'm going to show you the number 2 rig that I use, whether it be off the beach, off the shore, out of my boat. Don't tend to use this too much off the rocks, only if there's a lot of sand around that I'm not going to get snagged on. So where there is gutters that are running adjacent to a rock wall, right, and you have a beach, you don't tend to get snagged as much there. It's just a matter of putting the sinker on. In this case, I've just picked a size 2. Tying on the swivel. Now the swivel size is very important, as you have to make sure that when you put the swivel on, using the knot of your choice, is that the swivel is not too big for the line. I have a lot of people come up to me and say, oh, I need to put a big swivel on the hook to stop it line twisting. No, that's the wrong thing to do, because the swivel of this size that's on here, which is only small, right, it's around about that, I'll be about a 20 pound breaking strain. The line that I'm using is only 10 pound. So with that 10 pound, the swivel's not going to break before the line. Now the length of the leader, right, and the leader is the part that goes from the swivel down to your hook, needs to be, I reckon in most cases, around that 900 in length. This gives it an opportunity, when I say gives it, I'm talking about the bait, gives the opportunity for the bait to be able to come up off the bottom. If you had a heavy bait like a whole pilchard, right, or a big piece of mullet gut or something like that, it would tend to stay on the bottom. But if you had a nipper, a worm, fillet of pilchard, or a small white bait, that type of stuff, right, you would find that it would be able to then float up off the bottom in the current, move around a bit more. Then this gives more attraction to the fish to be able to take in the bait and the hook. Once again, the hook size is going to be up to you, depending on what baits you're using, what type of fish that you're chasing, and the knot is also going to be up to you on what you find is best for you to tie. I use a single uni knot, right, the uni knot where I do about 5 to 6 turns, making sure that I wet it so that there's no friction in it. Pull up the knot tight. So what happens then is that the sinker runs down onto the swivel. From the swivel, in this case, right, goes around about 900. If I needed to use a longer leader in, say, a fast flowing current, so it moves around a lot more, what I would do is I would use a longer rod. In this case I'm using a rod that's about 7 feet, 2.1 metres. I might use something that's 2.4 metres, 8 feet in length. So there you have it. The ball sinker or running sinker, it doesn't have to be a ball, it could be a bean, it could be a barrel, right? It could even be a snapper sinker running down with that leader.